So, viewers, you are welcome once again to another episode. Today, we just want to talk a little on nursing and transplanting of tomatoes. This is Greenfield Gardens. You are welcome once again. So, um, we this particular ones we nursed it's been 3 weeks now. You can see it. So it is ready for transplanting, and most at times for you to have a good yield and with a thick stem like this, you need to get a good medium. That is the most important thing. I'll be talking a little on that, but in a different episode. Stems you need that are a little thick. This is an indication that they have grown very well or in a healthy state. So that is what we are going to do today. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to scoop them out. I've done a few. You can see when you scoop them out from the nursery ground or the bed. This one we are just using tin tomatoes. Should I say our local people we call it tin tomatoes konko. So we just use this to nurse them. Always remember, when you are scooping out, use this. Use the the hand thrower, the garden thrower, to scoop it. And when you are scooping, be careful. You are, let me say, just be a little, like a full finger like this, away from the seedlings. Be away from it and then scoop them out. When you scoop it out, most of them will not be having the soil on them. As you can see, this particular one, the original soil or the mother soil is not plenty on it. So what you are supposed to do it is, you don't transplant it with this scanty mother soil, if I may say. You pick where you scooped it from, that particular soil. You pick it and then you wrap it around it. It should be a little big, like a muzzle. So this is ready for transplanting. And also another indication for you to know that it is ready for transplanting is 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And also the stem should be a little thick. When you see it that way, be rest assured your plants are going to grow very well. So that is that with this. So you can see I did quite a number of the muzzles around it, the original soil or the mother soil. So the next thing we do is we move to the soil medium. Remember, you don't just fetch any kind of soil to transplant tomato seeds, no, or tomato seedlings. You need to get a good medium. First, get a good soil, a soil that is not holding too much water and is not also releasing too much water. Mostly we prefer you get a little darker shade of the soil, and it should be loamy. Get that soil and use manure. This garden, we are actually using organic manure throughout, 100% organic. We are not doing any other inorganic fertilization. So prepare the soil medium that you transplant this into. Prepare it for a week or two down. Keep watering it, keep turning it within that 2 weeks. Keep watering, keep turning it till this becomes ready for transplanting. That is what we are going to do right now. So the next thing we are doing is we are just going to transplant. So you can see I've done this particular one. We've transplanted in this. So we are going to transplant this one. We are going to transplant this. So always remember to use the garden thrower. So you just leave it a little space and then you put it in. The reason why we prefer you adding the natural or the mother soil you use for the nursery or the seedling, the reason why we advise you use this is because there are a lot of I would say It's like this seedling is coming to a new ground, it's coming to a new place. You are transplanting it from the mother soil to a foreign soil. Though it contains the right medium for transplanting, it still needs this for it to stay within a while and then acclimatize. If I say acclimatize, all I'm saying is for it to adapt to the heat of this new soil. The soil changes, the nutrient changes, everything within here, this need to adapt. So within a week or two, you realize that this soil, this mother soil, has now been fully, I would say, has spread fully into the foreign soil. So your plant will not have any shock, any problem at all. And one last thing, do not transplant on a sunny day. Transplant maybe around 4 to 5 p.m. or 5 to 6 a.m. You can do your transplanting. The sun shouldn't come too much when you are doing your transplanting. So that is that. As you can see, I am doing the transplanting. Yes. So right after this, the next thing we do is we water them a little. We water it because you just brought it from a different soil to a new soil. It needs water for it to grow, for it to adapt. All these factors are needed. It needs water. Water is the most important thing. For now, you have already prepared the ground with the organic fertilization. You've already prepared it, so you don't need to apply any fertilizer now. If you do, they will all die. Good. So that is that for today. Let's meet same time. This is Greenfield Gardens. Bye bye.